Let's talk about masks. Woohoo! Scuba check. Key ingredient for any great dive is a good mask. I happen to choose this one for mine, but that doesn't mean it's the one for you. The key component about choosing a great mask is first deciding, and not really you deciding it, but rather your face deciding it, which one is going to fit the best. For me, well, obviously, it's the Technica by Aqualung. It works great because, as you can see, I might have a little makeup on, but it doesn't leak. Now, there are key components to making a mask fit. Now, and features. Now, the first thing you got to do before you can decide what those features you want is, does that mask fit for you? I always tell people, put it on your face, suck in the air through your nose, and let's see if it's going to fit your face. Like this. Notice it didn't fall, because if it falls, then it's got a leak somewhere. The mask strap is intended to keep it on your head when there's no water pressure to keep it there. Okay, so with that in mind, this mask fits me very well. Now, I can also do a couple other another trick that helps even further make me comfortable with this mask fitting me, is once I get it on and I'm sucking the air in to collapse it, notice that I put my finger, not biting it, but in my mouth. I changed my facial expressions, further strengthening the idea that this mask fits me. Now, at the same token, you're like, well, what happens if it doesn't fit me? Well, because I have a beautiful face, slightly large, let me pull out a small one. Nothing I can do is going to keep it on there. Well, maybe when it's so small, I have to pull it off. That also means that it's because I had to wedge it on there, it's not going to work. So the key component is a good fitting mask. Now, I can also been playing with Aqualung. Let's switch up to Scuba Pro. Scuba Pros are great masks. This one here is the Spectrum. Guess what? Same trick. It fits great. But it wasn't around, this particular style wasn't around when I chose my mask, so I couldn't buy a new one, but I really like it. Still works. But these are two key components to picking a good mask. And then once you picked a good mask, then like this one here, you can see that we've got color changes. It's also got a yellow tint to it. I could also go back to the one that I was trying earlier. This one's got a clear skirt versus a black skirt. You can play with that. I could even, Scuba Pro is taking the time to make it very convenient to upgrade the mask strap. I could even upgrade it to, something that's, I don't know, close to my heart. Scuba check. Put one of these on there instead. I can, if I really wanted to, I can upgrade this. Apex makes a great case. Its own mask. Great tech diving gear and recreational. Okay. Now, when we talk about taking care of our masks, the first thing people ask me is, what do I need to do to my mask? Well, the mask industry came up with a little chart, and these are actually the exact same things I just showed you. We actually leave this here for the customer sees here on the sales floor. But what I want to point out, besides the same techniques, is down here it says you must scrub the interior lens after purchasing with a toothpaste or a non-abrasive cleaner to prevent unwanted fogging. Okay? Manufacturer made this. So, I also have to remind people, we're in the 21st century, no gels. In reality, you want the cheapest toothpaste, and I don't mean it because it's the product itself is cheap, but because the price tag is cheap. It has a little bit of a grit to it. Take it, and then just sit down in front of the TV, watch your favorite show, and just make little circles inside the mask until you think it's done. Set it down. Go get some fresh mints. Come back, pick it up. Oh, it's a little dry. Put a little more in. Scrub it again. You want to scrub it really good, and then once you got it good, go into the kitchen sink with hot water. Get it all cleaned up and dry. And then you want to use, and this doesn't matter what brand you use, Sea Fog or Anti-Fog, there's Golden Spit, there's a lot of different brands, but a good defogger, and not a lot. You only need a drop, one on each side. Make a little circle, spread it out, and then rinse it off once. Dunk it once. Okay? If you dunk it twice, you leave it hanging in the water, you rinse it off. You got to put it back on again. Okay? Those are the tips for finding a good mask, because it's not the price tag of the mask. It's not the color of the mask that determines the one that's going to fit you. Although this one fits me, I can then ask, hey, what other colors do you have of this mask style? Unlike my favorite, the Tanika, it only comes in black. There's no choices. The Spectrum, this one has it. I can also get it in blue. I can get it in yellow, white, red. So there's options. And each brand style will have different options. So with that being said, then you can decide, ooh, what do I want? And, Bob, who's got his Scuba computer attached to his, you can decide if that one will allow you the opportunity for a new computer.